Alright, I lowered the bit stream. Eggs in the wetlands. Or the bit rate, rather. That looks like it's better. Whoever popped into the chat, can you give me some feedback on the stream quality? Yeah, I'm looking at my phone here and I can tell it's already way better. Way better than it was. Welcome back to who's popping back in. Oh, there's some nice cards in the tray. No one's going to get them. Or, yeah, that's the new tray. So Queenfisher has some nice choices there to go with their Killdeer. Common Crackle. Thanks for the feedback, Caesar. Yeah, it looks like it was my bitrate on OBS that was set way too high. I dropped that by like 40,000. That seems to have made a huge difference. Now, the question is, let's see if I can try to salvage this game when totally distracted. Audwin's Gull is really good, but I have a Franklin's Gull. It is round 2. So let's throw this down. We'll go Fish and Rat. I'll prop my phone up here so I can actually see the chat. Yeah, Taiga Run. Way better. Was my bitrate was set too high. I know the last time I streamed, I was pretty sure I had like a YouTube interface or something. I was able to see the chat on the side, but I can't remember off the top of my head how to get that all set up. Luckily, I got my phone right here so I can see the chat. That's what I get for kind of just jumping back into it without doing any research. I just thought it would be very easy to just boot it up and get back into it, but little did I know. I'm really a boomer when it comes to technology. I just want it to work. Alright, so my opponent has dropped the Killdeer. What am I going to do? Well, I think I'm just going to draw cards here. And we need Ground Nest Birds. Moltoni's? Is this a Moltoni's game? I think it might be. Common Goldeneye could be good. Yeah, it looks like everything's running way smoother than it was. Nest Box Builder. Gotta remember my bonus card. Do they have any predators? No. So I think I'll gain food here. Play the Moltoni's. Kind of let's see, what did they do? They laid their eggs. Let's gain food. We need a cherry. So get that off the Nightingale. Do I want to play this golden eye? Ideally, I would be getting a bunch of grassland birds here to run with this Franklin skull, but maybe that won't happen. We'll have the Moltonis in the grassland. We have to take the draw card action, so getting this golden eye down would be good to open up column 3. Alright, more egg spam from my opponent. Let's throw down our golden eye in the wetlands. Luckily, we have one other cavity nest in our gull here. 3 activations left, so I'm going to have to draw cards to get my Moltoni activated. And I might just take the gain food action to end the round and drop the Heron off the Moltoni. Welcome to everyone who's coming in for this surprise stream, rife with technical difficulties. God, that's got to be the longest I've seen an Audouin's Gull sit in the tray. Killdeer versus Franklin's Gull. I think my opponent's going to get it, though. I made some mistakes in the beginning while I was distracted trying to get my stream up and running. Alright, so 3 activations left. I need to draw cards. Let's just draw now and see if we get anything interesting. Roller is garbage. Cuckoo might be okay. And we get a free bird off the Bittern. I really don't play the Bittern that often. It's kind of neat to utilize that for a change. No predators on my opponent's side, but it is a cavity nest. So is the bluebird. I think I'm going to go with the bluebird. I'm going to try to have a good Moltoni's game here. Osprey wouldn't be bad, but I'm not going to have the turns to grab it. If I had a Carolina Wren, I could drop it off the Moltoni, snatch it up. Let's see, my opponent is filling up on egg space here. So they're going to have to play a bird soon. That cherry fish is the food I gave them. So here they gain food. Oh, is that a cedar waxwing? Those 2 cherries. So I need to play this Moltoni. Keep my egg on my cavity nest. Have all my activations taken care of. So what am I gonna drop? Probably the night heron. But if I do that, then I lose my egg, don't I? So then I get 0 points for the round goal. Yeah, this is a crummy spot to be in. Maybe I should have taken that vulture. Could have laid eggs. And then played the vulture off the Moltoni's Warbler. I think I'm going to gain the food and just lose the round goal here, getting the Night Heron down. The roller is a cavity nest. Am I really going to play European roller? I don't think so. Wouldn't that be something? You know what? I think I'm just going to do it for the entertainment value. We can get to 4 cavity nests here. So there we have a tanager for my opponent. So let's see. Need a fish, a worm, and a rat. Could get 3 food. Not going to be able to get what I need. For the Night Heron. I could get the roller down. As sad as that is. Or I could just lay eggs, get the points for the round goal, and just give up on the Moltoni's activation here. Kind of sad to miss out on that, but that's probably... I play the roller, that's a 2-point play. And I lose. I get 0 points on the round goal. So I think I'm just going to lay eggs here. And I could still get the turkey vulture here. Brewers, that'll go good in the grasslands with my Franklin's Gull. So actually, let's go with the Moltoni first. Play the vulture, because then I can pick up another egg with the golden eye. Put it in the forest for round 4. And now we'll pick up 2 eggs from our golden eye. So that worked out. Overpay for the heron. Yeah, that's possible. We definitely need to get the heron down this round. What do we got in the tray? Spotted owl is looking good. It is also a cavity nest. So we could take our draw card action here. No predators, so we're not going to get any extra food over here from our vulture. Eggs in platform nest, so we want to save our lay egg action until we can get this heron down. Peregrine. And I guess we got a free kingbird. Ruff pops up. My opponent will like that. Wild turkey is also good. I can get this blackbird down too before I have to lay eggs. That would give me more efficient grassland activation. So I have a wheat. I need a worm, a cherry, and something else. I can get the worm off the nightingale, cherry out of the bird feeder, and the fish for the heron out of the bird feeder. If for some reason they don't take rough, I'm going to take the lay egg action here to draw the rough off my Franklin's Gull. Alright, so they laid eggs and they did take the rough. Woodpecker is another cavity nest. So we've got 3, 4, that would be 5. Really like to not play that roller. Do I take the woodpecker now? 5 activations left. I have 2 platform nests. It's eggs in platform nests. So they've got 4. I can have 5. I gotta keep an eye on my golden eye here. So I think with Moltoni's in mind, I'll do this, take the worm here. Yeah, I had kind of screwed up a little bit here, Jake, at the beginning. I had a lot of technical difficulties, and I kind of, there was a Wilson Storm Petrel in the tray that I was going to draw first, but in my technical difficulty confusion, I ended up dropping my Nightingale first, and then my opponent grabbed the Petrel, which they haven't played, so they probably took it as a deny. But yeah, the Little Bittern is a card that I usually don't play, but I really didn't have a wetland option at that moment. That was before Franklin's Gull flipped up. So they flipped the bird feeder. So there's a rat. Could get the rat for the owl here. I need a rat for my heron. So let's do this. Don't need another cherry. Let's re-roll. Could probably go for another rat here. Let's go for another rat. Yeah, I guess in that regard, Jake, it was kind of a happy accident that things kind of went south and kind of put me in a position to play birds I wouldn't normally play. Turkey Vulture 2 is not usually something I play, but it kind of worked out. I needed a bird with 0 food, and it's I have nest box builder, so it all just kind of lines up. Helps out with egg space for round 4. Well, thanks, Jake. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's been quite the long journey to get to 500. And I got up to 509 there at one point, and I started posting all those Automa videos. And I gained like 2 or 3 subs, and then I lost like 4 subs. So it's like some people liked the Automa, and then some people didn't. So I kind of came out net neutral on that exchange. Alright, so they got a fish crow as well. Yeah, they're gonna stomp my guts out this game. But we're not giving up. 3 activations left. I need to get another platform nest down. Burn an egg off the golden eye. Need to draw cards and lay eggs here. That heron is actually going to make my draw card action a little bit better, allowing me to get a piece of food here. And that helps out with the Moltoni by the end of the round. So my last 2 activations are set. Yeah, the wife problems. Well, thanks for tuning in, Taiga. My opponent is thinking about their turn. Here we go. Alright, so there's the rough. Saw that coming. Alright, so I need to lay eggs and draw cards. I need to fill up these platform nests as much as possible. So if I want to get food off my night heron, I'm going to have to spend an egg. Do I really need cards here? Not really. Especially since my next action is going to be the draw card action, so I'll skip the gull. Yeah, the Automa content is a little bit drier just because, you know, it's not easy for people to casually look at the Automa screen and understand what's happening. And what makes it worse is that they didn't even include an instruction manual in the digital version of the game, so you have to know, you either have to own physical Wingspan or you have to know that Stonemaier has the rulebooks for Wingspan up for free on their site. Alright, so what am I doing? I got 2 rats here. I have to draw cards. And I think I'm going to spend the egg off the golden eye for an extra piece of food. I need 2 rats there, 2 rats there. Brewer's Blackbird should be a card I play. I'd like to have a worm for this bluebird here. One activation left. 3 more cavity nests. So let's see what we get here. I think I'm gonna take this woodpecker. Titmouse woodpecker could be a good play. So I have a cherry. I need a cherry and a worm. And my opponent is ahead on eggs in platform nests. So I'm not going to win that. So I'll spend this egg. I will get a worm. Could go titmouse, woodpecker. And we pick up the wild turkey for free here. Yeah, the Automa. I'm not really much of a solo player either. Like, I would never play. I tried it once, the physical Automa, and it was just annoying. I wanted to play my game, not the Automa as well. It's just a whole nother rule set you gotta learn, and it's so unintuitive and different from the core Wingspan experience. It's more enjoyable if it's automated, like on the digital version of the game, but having to run it yourself, I guess if you really love Wingspan and you don't have a digital version and you just want to mess with that stuff, then it works out, but I really don't play physical Autumn at all. Yeah, I've only ever played it one time, I think. Alright, I gotta pay attention here. What's going on? So, I could... And these are cavity nest birds, too. So that really helps Nest Box Builder and the Common Goldeneye. So let's get... Let's do the Moltoni first. Do this in the right order. We'll go cherry here. Discard an egg. Then we're going to have to overpay here. Let's do that. Still on the board for the wrong goal. And we picked up a maxed out viticulturalist. Perfect. Things are going our way now. Maxed out Goldeneye that round. So that was a very nice turn of events. Oh, my wife is in the chat. Graphics girl. Tell Zoe I said hi. Everyone say hi to Graphics Girl, that's my wife. So we're one bird away from Nest Box Builder. So that swung real hard back in our direction. Let's see if we can make this bluebird work. The spotted owl would be great as well. We should play that. Wagtail? What can I do with the wagtail? I think I'm going to try to make the wagtail work here in round 4. I'm already making the Moltonis work here. Oh, nice big red knot from my opponent. Alright, let me think about this now. I'd really like to get the Spotted Owl down. That would be a huge point swing. Max out my nest box builder and get another bonus card. Need to gain food. So let's take the draw card action here. I can grab the wagtail off the bittern. Mountain bluebird. We got all the PAB birds today. Spend an egg here. What food do we need? We need 2 rats. We're going to need 2 worms. For the wagtail. So I can play the wagtail off the Moltoni's warbler. Wow, we could get a big chain going here. So we could... I need a bunch of cherries. I could go double bluebird wagtail. Off my Moltoni's warbler at the end of the round. I need a ton of food. I need eggs. I need to get an egg into the forest here. So when I take my lay egg action, make sure to do that. They've only got 5 spaces. But I'm not going to be able to compete with that. I want to try to pull off this mega PAB combo. Getting the Spotted Owl down too would be pretty great. So I need 2 worms, 2 rats, 2 more worms, and 2 cherries. I have 4 activations left. I need to lay eggs, play a bird. So they laid their eggs. Alright, so I need a worm, I need another worm, I need a rat. So I have 3 there, I need cherries. So take that cherry. This is going to be the mega PAB game. Is Pittman Films in the chat? I know he joined earlier when I was having all my technical difficulties. Hopefully he came back. He's been pretty supportive in the comments over the last few weeks. I appreciate that. Alright. White-throated swift. Makes sense. So I need more worms and another cherry here. So let's flip this bird feeder. Take the worms, take the cherry. So I have my 2 rats for the owl. I have 2 worms for the wagtail, leaving me with 3 worms. Need 1 for the bluebird and a cherry. And I need another worm and a cherry for this bluebird. So it looks like we have all the food we need. It's 2, 4, 6, 8. Looks like we're sitting pretty here. Make sure I get this all straight. Guess we'll take another rat. Take wheat instead. Kind of have my eye on this turkey, but I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, we're going to have a full grassland. Two activations left. I have to lay eggs and play a bird. So I think I can afford to play this blackbird. A wheat and a worm. I need 2, 3, 4 total worms. So I can use that 5th worm. But if I do that, I won't be able to pull off all my bluebird antics. Could do double bluebird into the blackbird, then lay eggs. And then play my wagtail in the wetlands. And then drop my owl off the wagtail. Anytime you get all these pabs lined up like this, just so much thinking, it melts your brain. Trying to line up all the activations, get the right resources. Alright, so I have to lay eggs and play a bird in my last 2 activations. So I want to play... If I do the double bluebird, blackbird play, that'll be 5 eggs. 3, 4, 5. I have just enough eggs. That will maximize my lay egg action. And then I'd be able to drop the Multoni, or drop the wagtail off the Multoni's warbler. And then play the owl off the wagtail. Hopefully I've done this all right. And we'll max out. I'm going to come up 0. No, I'm going to have a lay egg action here. I got to lay these eggs in the forest. So let's do this. We'll play all the birds. Double bluebird play. We'll go with the blackbird here. Using a worm and a wheat. would have almost a full board. We'll come up with 14 birds here. I think we got a shot of winning this. I had pretty much given up at the beginning, but because I wasn't focused and things weren't really going my way. But things have swung hard the other direction with these pab birds. My opponent has a really strong classic grassland engine backed up by a rough, but they're running out of egg space here. Got their final activation. Got a maxed out nest box builder. Maxed out viticulturalist. We'll lay all our eggs in the forest. We have to hold on to our food here for the wagtail owl play. Turtle dove from my opponent for their last activation. Picking up another bonus card. So let's lay our eggs. I'll spread my eggs out just in case I get, just in case I get oologist, but I'm not going to have the eggs to qualify for that anyway. And I'm going to have to spend 3 eggs. Oh, but I will get eggs out the golden eye, so that'll save me there. I was kind of worried I wasn't going to have enough for a minute. And I'm getting 1 off the blackbird as well. Skip the gull. Opponent is handling their rough. Yeah, this really turned out to be a satisfying game, and I really did not see this coming. Just all these pab birds. I almost played the European roller. Almost. Thankfully, we didn't have to stoop that low. Hopefully we pull off a big bonus card here off the owl. Got another teal power bonanza game on our hands here. And with these many birds on the board, getting as many bonus cards as you can is really great. It really increases your odds of maxing them out. Alright, so let's get our eggs first. Too bad there's only 4 egg spaces on the golden eye. Do the Moltoni. We'll do the wagtail. Play the spotted owl. We can keep all our eggs in the forest. Moment of truth. 8-point ecologist. That's pretty great. Check that out. We lost that round goal, but I think we did pretty well there. I feel pretty good about this. I think we may have won it. It's really going to depend on what their last bonus card was off the turtle dove. 22 bonus card points. They came back on the wrong goals, though, pretty hard. Ooh. Oh, they did win. 106 to 86. My game felt a lot better than it actually was. Well, good game to Queenfisher. Gonna dip into the Discord here. Laggy chat. Yeah, that was a very satisfying game to play even. yeah, those round goals really hurt us, but we came back pretty hard on the bonus cards and the bird points. What? Yeah, their eggs really blew us out of the water, and their tucks. Really nothing we could do about that. Let's see if we can get another game in here. Have a good one, Tiago. Thanks for stopping in. Well, maybe I should follow Tiaga's lead here and sign off. Very satisfying game. Had a big hurdle to overcome in the beginning there with all my technical difficulties, but I learned something. Don't jack up your bitrate on OBS. Otherwise, you won't be able to stream very well. Alright guys, well, I think I'm going to end the stream there. I really appreciate you guys hopping in here and hanging out with me and putting up with my technical difficulties. And I look forward to streaming more in the future.